Holy shit.
That is what you have to deal with.
Let's just preface this because
I needed some time with that one.
guys, you guys didn't respond to my message.
Bro, I happened to like your wife. I didn't want to say the wrong thing.
Guys, let me tell you something. It's serious. I mean, I'm considering divorce over here.
Those are some big words.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just Us Dads. This is the Dadversation. Thank you for tuning in.
I think we have to change that.
In the new year, we're going to have to find a new intro. We've done it for like a good year and a half now.
And we can bring it back next March.
So only if we take a break for, what, two months?
We got to take a break from that one.
All right, guys. If this is the first time here, head on over to YouTube, subscribe.
Sorry, you know what it is when you say that?
Yeah.
Like, this is what I think people hear.
Yeah.
Some of them were like, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
And other people, it's like, this is cringe. It's like, there's no in between.
There's no in between. There's no gray zone. It's white or black. Yeah, nice catchphrase.
It's nice and generic.
Or it's like, what the fuck is he saying?
What the fuck is that?
How boring is this fucker?
Anyway, head on over to our social media platforms and subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want. We appreciate the support. It's almost Christmas. Almost Christmas. We were ideally going to do this episode the following week, so it would have been the last one. But then we have an excellent guest coming on, so we had to switch over the weeks. So I think this is probably going to be our Christmas show.
No way.
We sound organized.
Yeah, we're very organized because the next episode is with our friend that we're bringing. So we're not gonna say too much of
but
that.
I feel we're close to Christmas, but we're far away.
Yeah,
We're only
It's too far away to be excited.
it's less than a week.
Is it?
Less than a week. 6 days.
You're right.
5 dodos. 6
Five dodos.
Bad dodos. Yeah. So we're gonna flip it around a little bit. We have some news to announce because a lot of people are expecting results from our weight loss challenge.
I don't think anybody's following it.
And whatever. The five people following us are expecting news. So we have news for you on that one. And then we're just gonna talk Christmas. We're gonna talk a little bit about the sudden shift of crap that brought us back into Groundhog Day. And then whatever, we'll see. And then next week we have a great episode, so you guys should all tune in. We're gonna end the year with a really inspiring episode. So there you have it. So let's get to it. First of all, everyone was expecting results because initially we had said that our weight loss competition was going to last until the 17th of December. And then we really got into it, really got motivated. If you guys haven't seen the last week's episode with Dr. Anthony Balduzzi from the Fit Father Project, it kind of did something to us. Also, the fact that we're talking a lot with Nick Drosos, we thought, listen, let's just start the new year. And we all kind of had a conversation and we thought we're going to extend our competition. Unfortunately for George, because George has been doing very, very well.
Clearly, he's the winner.
He's the winner this year, like the first phase. So we found the perfect excuse to prolong it.
And who's clearly the loser?
It's definitely not me. I think it's Chris.
I think it's you.
Yeah,
I don't think impossible.
Yeah.
If I do body weight percentages, he's dropped more.
Yeah, I think so.
I honestly thought you've gained, but he's insisting that you haven't.
So well, whatever. I doubt it. But anyway, so we're going to be extending this because we're going to be, we have a nice little plan starting in the new year. There's some new things that we have worked on already a couple of weeks ago that we're going to be releasing in January. So hopefully you guys are going to love what we have in store for you. And we have a bunch more professionals that we want to bring on to the episode. So we thought, look, let's just extend it. We're going to bring it, what was it? March? Are we doing it until March? What are we doing?
We
don't have a date yet.
We don't have a date. Let's decide.
We just said that we're going to extend it, but we haven't officially thought about a date.
George had a good point. The point is, can we last?
It's about sustaining it.
Yeah,
that's the new challenge. The first challenge is getting there. The second challenge is can you remain there past the holidays? You know?
Because the holidays is eating.
Because what the doctor said is what did you, like? I mean, enjoy your cheat, but what did you do before? And what did you do after?
Yeah. I feel comfortable with extending it
because you need it the most.
I do, because I like the holiday season is bad, guys. And well, look, I mean, now we're not going to be seeing people because the way we thought we would. But
well, you can see 10 people.
You can see 10
That's
people.
a lot. You could have a lot of.
You can eat a lot of food. With 10
Think
people.
about it. The closest people are the 10 closest people.
Yeah.
Right? Past 10, it's like, it's 1 degree.
Yeah,
in my case, I think it's 20.
It's 20?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're a smaller family, yeah.
like I can bring you guys over, so we're 4 and 4. That's 8 plus the dog 9.
Stop counting the dog as a person.
So,
Poor dog.
so, and I'm just thinking that if our families
You
get
just upset a lot of dog owners.
they're like, fuck this shit. they just tuned off.
Bro, we lost 4 subscribers.
I love dogs.
Yeah, me too. I love dogs, but it's not a person.
It's not a person.
It's a being.
I don't expect them to go
It's
get a
being,
job.
yeah. So I just
It's a being.
It's a being.
Like,
So just to go back to what you were saying, like depending on who comes over, like if you come over and we have like a Saturday night meal or whatever,
Christmas is on the Saturday.
fuck the
too.
pounds. Forget about it. You lost everything that forget about your effort. Same here. Like if you guys, like if you invite George over your house,
I don't know, man. I feel like
Guys, I don't
Chris
hear-
and I have more discipline than you. That's what I've realized through this
impossible,
challenge.
guys, impossible. There's no way.
You know what it
like
is?
on a Saturday night.
I'll tell you what it
Well,
is.
you know what's gonna happen? This guy, knowing that he's coming over on Saturday, he's gonna starve himself
Doesn't
since
work
Wednesday
that.
because he's gonna think, look,
Dude,
on
I've been
Saturday.
doing the same thing from day one to today, nonstop.
We're more extreme. Like we could go that way far, but we could go this way far. You're like in the middle, and you're like, eh.
You're like, I want to start. I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow.
That's what it is. You won't go the extreme.
Yeah.
Like we've eaten so much, we've
let
gotten
me,
sick.
Let me tell you your positives, George. At least you haven't really gained weight.
No, I haven't.
But you haven't lost.
No, I've lost 10 pounds,
Nothing.
but I'm always within
Zero.
that window.
Right.
I'm coming and going.
Yeah, that's water.
Yeah.
I've lost water weight 4,000 times in my life.
But I'll tell you what it is though. It's encouraging though because even if it's water, it's still 10 pounds. So when you're
Oh,
when you're
that's the first way.
yeah, you're like, oh yeah, look at that. Yes, you know
it's
what
motivation.
I mean.
It's
a
a point.
motivation.
It's a little horse to ride.
Exactly. So, but you manage to lose that during the week, and then the weekend comes, and that's when you're gonna get at least.
I'll tell you my little
6 pounds
victory is
back.
I've lost some. It's enough. It doesn't show because I'm a very big guy, but I lost some. But more importantly,
No, it does show, actually.
I'm going in the new year with a different mindset. Like I know I'm not gonna pig out. I know I'm gonna have that one day where I'll
Wait,
eat
you're
a
not
little-
gonna you're not gonna pig out in the new year or now? Like
No,
for the
even now.
holidays?
Holidays
Let's
for me, it's
just
like.
not have the 20 pounds in 20 days, and that's 20 pounds gained in 20 days.
What do you mean? What?
Remember that a couple of years back?
Yeah, I remember that.
What was it?
I was able to gain 20
He's
pounds
like,
in
he ate
4
20
meals.
pounds in 20 days.
No, 4 meals.
It took him how many months to lose him?
I will never forget.
That's never
so
happening
funny.
again.
you were like, and then 2 weeks later,
It wasn't. Look, here's the amazing thing because I remember when the year you got married, you had lost a lot of weight. I remember this.
that's the red shirt picture. I
That's
think.
the
That's that summer. No,
No, it's not. That was the summer
it
before,
was the
I
same
think,
weight
or
class.
whatever.
It was the same weight class.
That was a good weight class.
It was the same
But
weight class.
I remember him losing so much weight, and it all started going downhill
Hold on.
from the bachelor party.
Hold on. He didn't only lose weight. He lost weight and kept it off for a number of years.
Yeah.
He was that weight class for years.
It was
He was that
consistent.
weight class at my sister's wedding, and he got married 3-4 years later, and he was still the same weight.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Well,
No. I remember he was losing.
No,
No,
no.
he was on a weight loss program several months before the wedding, which we all go through, by the way.
Yeah, to go to that extra mile.
But then,
I mean,
this
you
is
kept it
what I
off.
remember. I remember seeing Chris as a groom on his wedding, and then I'm not so sure how many times we
months,
saw
6
each other
months,
in
6 months
between,
Christmas.
but maybe not so many. And then we come over for
Christmas, 4 months. It was 4 months. He got married in August. It was,
It was
Christmas
in August.
party.
Yeah, that's what it was. I come over and I was like, "What the fuck? Where's Chris?"
Somebody ate Chris.
Oh, man.
Oh my god!
But the downfall was that bachelor party.
It was that was the
Like instead of having like a conventional bachelor party, like we filled up the freezers with meat.
4 days. of meat and beer.
a weekend just
Meat and beer. Barbecues on from
Food.
10 a.m. to 2 a.m.
We even barbecued after the club.
2 a.m. 2 a.m. The fire was still hot.
Yeah,
There
we
was
went
more
back
charcoal.
home and started barbecuing.
But yeah, you see that.
Your dad's fault. That was your dad's fault. He
No.
challenged us to eat all that food.
No, my
And
dad.
we laughed at him.
My
We went and got
dad,
more.
his fault.
my dad could not believe it. He goes, "What are you guys doing? Well, all this waste. How much money did you spend?
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this food is gonna go to waste."
Because he doesn't know.
Nothing.
Dude, it was like a fucking. The fridge was like nothing. There was one olive left.
I don't even one olive. I don't even remember how many cases of beer we had. But it was just disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, see that's done. You know what I mean? That's done.
But
There was
that's
a number of us that were
that's
having
gonna
a
be
case
a
of
good
beer
memory.
day.
It's gonna be something in the past that was funny.
Yeah.
And you have to change that, man. Because you know what happens, like
You know what happens
As
in a cottage with 12 guys that have been eating nothing but meat for 3 days? Oh man, those morning dumps. Oh man, we have to replace a couple toilets.
So all this to say that we're going to be extending it. I think we're going to push it to March. Do you guys want to establish a date now, or do we get back with that?
look, you know what? This is why we should prolong it a little bit more, because I think everyone falls into the trap of doing a short-term diet or regimen.
You're right.
And this is very long-term.
Okay.
So we don't want to make it too long that it's boring.
Yeah.
But it can't be another month or two. You know what I mean? No? What do you
Yeah.
think? I think it should be like, hey, look, man, we took a year or whatever, 6 months.
Well, look, based on what we've worked on, and we're going to be presenting in January.
Like, we'll keep ourselves in check.
I want to see that check at the end of January.
We still haven't even determined the
yeah,
money that's
check.
on the line.
Check at the end of January.
There- okay,
It's
so
too little,
okay,
too little.
No, a check, but a winner in March.
okay, so
Oh, yeah, we do like the little milestone.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just to poke fun at George.
So we do end of March final. It's nice. Beginning of spring.
Is there any nice symbolic date in March?
I don't know.
Well, the first day of spring.
Should we do it February 14th?
The first day of spring.
First day of
no.
spring.
If it's a Tuesday, George is busy.
Yeah.
Let me look at the calendar here. Let's go to March. So yeah, what do you want to do? You want to do
First day of spring.
25th of March, man. Nice symbolic day.
nice symbolic day for all
that's
Greeks
good.
around the world?
Yeah.
Maybe you could go topless to the parade.
Rip. So we finish. So we do the Sunday, the 27th.
We just said the 25th.
But that's a Friday.
That's
You're
perfect.
You're gonna end it on
Yeah,
a
'cause you're
Friday.
cheating on Saturday. Perfect. It's right before.
All right.
Let's go to 26 so you can weigh yourself right before you cheat.
Okay. All right. So we'll do the 25th of March.
Done.
New date. 25th of March. We'll be doing increments, checking in, like maybe January, February, whatever. We'll do a few
End of
check-ins
January,
there. See exactly where we are.
How was your last check-in?
Look, man, I told you. I'm
When was your last check-in?
2 days, yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't remember. I'm there. My problem is that I drop 10 and I gain 4, 5, 6 on a weekend, 7, whatever,
No, I know where you're at.
and then I
I
lose
know
it.
where you're at.
It's all. I'm in between that first.
You need another step.
It's yeah.
You need to add something to your equation to keep it there.
You know what I need to add? Not see people on the weekend.
Stop blaming me.
It's like nobody's
no.
coming over.
The problem
We're,
is-
we're not
George.
visiting anyone.
Your problem is not your cheat. It's what you're doing before or after your cheat.
Yeah,
That's what your problem is. Enjoy your cheat. But the before and after, you got to work on that.
I gotta start training again because I think that's the problem.
Whatever, throw something in.
That's what it is. Because there hasn't been exercise for a number of months at all.
All right.
Yeah.
I still find time.
You still walk? You still go for walks?
Yeah, they're not
cold
as
now. It's
intense because
snow.
I'll do them like if I'm working at the office, I'll take my break.
You go up and down.
walk.
You do stairs?
No, I'll walk 5-6 clicks, come back
Where?
around the
Oh,
neighborhood.
around the neighborhood.
So it's not intense. I don't want to sweat.
Yeah.
So I just keep it at a balanced rate.
It's very hard to believe that George walks for 5-6 kilometers and doesn't sweat. Last time we went walking together, dude, you're like
Or in the rain though.
no. No, he wasn't here. That we went with my brother
with
when
your
my brother
brother.
was here.
Oh, you're talking when you went
Yeah,
together.
he
Okay.
came over. We went for a walk. He was sweating in his ass crack.
Yeah, always.
Sorry, no, that's normal.
Bro, I'm sweating in my ass crack now. Like,
Kristen's a drying break.
what is he talking about? This guy? What are you talking about?
It's the ass cheeks. Like the ass crack is to be expected, but when your ass cheeks are also wet, it's
No,
like
no,
fuck,
no.
that's next level.
It's not what's happening.
The ass cheek is the
This
next
is what's
level.
happening. You guys don't understand the dynamics because you never get to that level. My upper body was so much. It dripped through my t-shirt onto the sweatpants.
onto the ass cheeks. That's what it is. So the ass cheeks weren't sweating.
Makes sense.
The crack was definitely, definitely.
Oh my god.
It's two layers of skin touching like this.
No, inevitable. It's inevitable.
It's the way the armpit works. the same
Okay,
way.
so I'm excited. Guys, that last episode with Anthony Balduzzi was a great fucking
What about your
episode.
check-in, Chris? Have you done a check-in?
30 pounds.
Nice job.
What do you mean? You've lost 30 pounds? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You've lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, of course.
30 pounds.
Fuck.
But like I said, it's the habits, man. I'm doing it right. I'm getting into his psychology.
All right,
I get it. It's like,
I gotta pick this shit up, man. I gotta,
And I'm training. I'm going to the gym now.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I think that's what it is. You gotta put in some exercise.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
So it's look, man, March. Let's say March. First, second place.
There's no fucking way I
First,
can
second-
lose. Man. There's
first,
no way.
second, third.
There's no way. There's no way I'll lose. There's no way.
That's for sure.
I lost 39.
39? How the fuck did you lose 30 pounds? Dude, you started in like a month ago.
No.
2 months ago.
When
was it?
You started in August.
No. What are you talking about? He
Started
hadn't
August.
started. He hadn't started at all. Don't you remember? He came with a little shirt there.
The red one.
He started really late.
It was
this guy.
August. It was August.
No, we started the competition in August.
July.
July.
July 6th.
I was a month and a half late.
I remember it was August.
September.
Yeah, because I was,
Fuck.
doing my thing.
I got to wake up. This is the wake up call.
No, but that's the same amount of time I lost my 30. So I know he's working.
Right. Anyway. Okay, so let's move on. So that's that. March, guys, and do look forward to those videos that we'll be releasing in January. It's a great little collaboration we do with Nick Drosos, who will be coming on the show as well in the next year. And we
Poor
have
bastard. I've been fucking with him.
and we have a number of other guests that we're going to be bringing on just to bring you guys value.
He's gonna kill this one. Anyway,
He's going to kill what?
the way we fucking treat him behind his back. I lie to him all the time.
Anyway, let's talk about Christmas, man. What are you guys doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
Well, nothing now because
I'm telling you, it's too early. I can't even get into the mood. I can't pretend.
you know what sucks, man.
I just bought stuff just in a hurry because I'm like, okay, I thought there was one day left. I was so lost. I just bought anything I found.
I've been a little lost too with the dates, to be honest with you. I thought it was this weekend. For some reason, I thought this weekend was
You know what it is, man? You know what I feel?
No, I think I
you
worked
guys
too
are going to
much.
agree with this, maybe. First of all, look, like I said, it's too early in my mind, but I don't feel it in people. I don't feel the spirit of Christmas. It's done.
You're
Even
right.
last year. Last year, I think it was just
Well,
the
yeah,
spirit
well, the
was...
circumstances have
Yeah,
obviously the
And
circumstances.
then no snow until yesterday.
It's almost like...
But the snow, I don't care because even last year we didn't get
No,
snow
but
until
nothing
late,
until
even the year
yesterday.
before.
no,
warm
forget the
weather.
snow. I'm talking about the spirit. I'm talking about the people.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
There's definitely something in the air when it's Christmas. People are like, more joyful.
You feel the enthusiasm.
Yeah, you feel something. Kids, everything.
You know what?
Everything's a little better.
Everybody's hesitating not to go out,
Yeah.
and you don't go.
Well,
you don't
now,
have that
I mean-
shopping center feel when you go to that shopping center. You feel that,
Yeah,
that vibe.
I mean,
that universal
we
thing.
were just thrown a curveball, right? I mean, last year was expected because it was a bad situation, and everyone was kind of expecting that nothing was going to happen because of COVID and all the restrictions and everything. But this year, especially since the springtime, or let's say until summer, where things were really getting better,
We were hopeful.
and now, I remember just a couple of weeks ago, the premier here in Quebec was saying that, look, we're going to let everything unfold as is until Christmas. We won't bother people, but then after that, we have to take some measures. And then it just changed. Like within 24 hours, I think, the cases jumped to, I can't remember how much, like I think over 3,000. It's like, no, that's it. We're done. Even before Christmas, we got to put some order into this. And that's it. I mean, house parties are down to 10, which, I mean, I don't know. None of our families could do that.
No.
None of us.
We're 10.
Us were 21.
We're 10. That's what I'm saying. Like Mike, I have a small family, so the close
Yeah, you're
family
right.
is 10.
Yeah, your immediate families. Then us, no, we can't. So you can't. So everyone now is just wondering. I mean, we have our annual Christmas dinner at Chris's house, and we're like, okay, what the fuck do we do? So I think we made plans to change that. So we're gonna do something different this year. But so obviously it brings everyone down.
Yeah,
right? It dampens the mood.
It's not only like it's pessimistic and not joyful. I find it cynical too. Like people they're in a weird place.
Yeah, there's a lot of anger.
There's a lot of
You
anger.
see it in
there's-
drivers.
Yeah.
You see it in people at stores.
There's misery.
There's something there.
Like people's psychology is not good, man. And you know what? It's good because you went to a party, you pretended for 2-3 hours, then you go back to I'm saying for the general the average person. So it's
That's
what
why
you make of it.
It's true, and it's true. You know what? The exercise is good for everybody.
Like I've even seen like less lights. There's less lights.
less
there's
decoration. Huh?
Less decoration.
Yeah,
Less generosity.
I think my
'Cause
kids even feel it. Less.
Christmas comes with generosity. No, it comes with
Yeah.
that. People are more
It's
generous.
associated.
They want to give more. They-
Synonymous. Yeah.
And well, maybe it's too early, but maybe it's not because it's 6 days away. Something's missing, man. I don't know. Something's missing. We'll make the best of it, but something is definitely missing.
Even for
from the
us,
city.
yeah, even for us this year is different because we usually put up a tree and we didn't because we have a puppy and I'm like, look, this guy's gonna be all over this shit. Forget about it. There's no tree going in the house. Let's decorate outside. So whatever decorations we had that we normally put on the tree indoors.
What kind of a house you have with kids and no trees?
Yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna. We're probably gonna end up getting a little one, something like symbolic. But
We have
usually,
Terrible.
We have 2 trees.
yeah. So we decorate outside. So everything that was going on the tree went outside 2 days ago, dude. the biggest fucking.
The wind took
Oh
everything.
my goodness, man! Like, I thought the house was gonna fly off. I wake up in the morning to take the dog out for a walk. I'm like, what happened to the fucking lights? Everything is down, everything. So we got to put those back up there. But you're right. Yeah, there's just no.
Yeah, I see.
There's no enthusiasm. I don't know.
Is it us or is it really happening?
I don't know. Look, everything is.
It can't just be us.
Look, everything is in your mind, right? Anything you experience is in your brain.
Let's be real. We need the kids to make us feel it. Me, I always relied on that.
Yeah, because
It always brought me there.
Yeah.
So let's say you
And
had.
I feel they're different this
Absolutely.
So let's say you had no kids in the picture. Would you have even decorated the house, put up trees and stuff? Like, would you even go through that whole thing?
No, buddy, he's right about that. You have to let the kid's mood affect you, and not your stupid mood affect them.
Yeah,
year.
right.
You have to look
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, very important. That's very important because they keep the spirit without even knowing.
Yeah, because they're so excited.
Of course.
For them,
they're
it's
excited.
Christmas every day.
Yeah. So you gotta remember that you enjoy making them happy and
But more importantly, is
have some chocolate.
what do you do with people? Like, I want to know your thoughts on people that have Instagram pages for their dogs.
I'm close. I'm this close to like slapping them with my flip flop.
I just want to know. How, like,
They're making fun of me.
like there's got to be consequences.
I almost decided not to come here ever again. Ever again.
First of all, let's just clarify
There's
something.
no clarification.
The
facts are the facts. I'll send the link.
It's fine. It's public. I started
You
an
saw it.
Instagram
You're the one who
page.
saw it.
He sent it to us.
Somebody said, "Is this for real?" I'm like, Jesus, Murphy. I've met this motherfucker.
I see this guy every week.
But you know what it is? Let me tell you where the problem lies.
Yeah. Where's the
Because look, I don't even have Instagram. Actually, I have Instagram, but I don't use it. But I have an account. It's that you've become somebody that we make fun of now. So do we stop making fun of you, or do we change the way we think of Instagram? And a dog, you know what I mean? Like, what do we do now?
So
I'm not going after Instagram users.
Like, you made me uncomfortable. I was like, okay, man, what do I do now?
So here's the thing.
Look, this is how I see it.
Yeah.
If those pictures were mixed in with your own shit and it's just you, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
You created an account for a dog.
Yeah.
And you Argo the fucking poodle.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, look, here's the thing.
The dog didn't get on a laptop and start typing, man.
What is your point? Okay, so here's the thing, guys.
I don't know what to do with this.
Okay, I'll tell you what's the weird thing here. It's not the fact that I started an Instagram page for the dog because it's cute and whatever, we're putting on pictures. But the weird thing here is that the advice / judgment or whatever you want to call it is coming from 2 guys who are completely absent from social media.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you talking about?
Wait, you think social media has done a good thing in the world?
I don't.
You think your
Forget
perspective
this
is
now.
better?
Forget this now. Like,
I'm gonna go to something that I know for sure is that you tell me how much it's taken over your shit. You put on a movie and you 2 hours later you're still going
No,
through
at all.
your feed and you're like, fuck, I never pressed play. It's time to go to sleep. You're so taken over by this shit. You added an extra account to maintain.
guys,
Yeah, but it's not that bad. I mean,
we'll get to a point
Yeah.
where we're gonna look back to this,
yeah.
and social media is gonna be a net negative. It's gonna be a bad negative
I don't think so.
across the board.
I don't think so. It depends on how you use it, right? I mean, look, for me, it's a way to document anything, whatever. So in my personal page, I have the stuff that we do here. I have my family stuff. The dog is there too now. And then I wanted something different just to document whatever the dog's life now. Okay, we got a dog. Let's see. Okay, from puppy to old. So you keep it. How many pictures have you taken on your phone, for example, and you just never see them? We don't print anymore. There's no albums. You never see them. They're stuck in your phone. But do you even get to see those pictures at all? So for me, that's how I thought. I'm like, oh, let me just document that. Okay, we got the dog. Everyone's excited. Start an Instagram
So if
page
you don't put
and
your
just.
pictures on social media, you'll never see them.
I'll have to go into my phone and stuff. But I mean, you have a place.
Where do you use your social media?
What do you mean?
What do you use? What device?
Yeah, my phone.
So you're back to your phone.
I know, but the thing is that it's docked somewhere where it's all your pictures. It's like a kind of like a little journey. You document your quote unquote life, whether it's your personal life, whether it's your dog or
That's
whatever.
the problem. The problem is that.
But look, sorry, that's how I use social media. So I'm not the kind of person that, oh fuck, let's do the trends and what are they doing? Let me copy that. And I,
think
don't
you just
do
want
that.
other people's attention. That's what I think.
Oh no, bro, what are you talking about? No,
I think you just want attention. Yeah, you want people to know, look how cute we are.
Yeah.
Please tell me how cute I am. Please,
Absolutely.
please tell me.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Yes, because
absolutely.
your pictures are on your phone. You can look at them right there.
Yeah.
No, at all.
You can share. You don't need to make it public to everyone. Everyone that puts things publicly is to show other people what they want them to feel. Because
No.
that's why.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I understand that
That's
generally.
That's why people post only good things. People don't post their lives.
They don't.
They post the highlights, so you can think that's part of it. And the biggest problem is that life is not that.
Okay.
So people are gonna create this need or this want to live the life that they've created on social media, which is not a life.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's like a generalization for people using social media. I never use social
Unless
media.
it's a business.
Yeah.
Unless it's a business, it's a very egotistical, self-centered thing to do. Think about you trying to make friends the way you make friends on social media. It's so extrinsic. It's unnatural. It doesn't work. I'm telling you. Look. We have different opinions on this. In 10 years, we'll look back to this. I was at a place yesterday working, and there was 5, 6 girls that weren't even together. They all took selfies. I think I must have counted maybe 25 while I wasn't singing. Then they took selfies together. They took 1,000 pictures and no memories. They lived that moment, that 2 hours behind the camera. So it's the same thing. If you project your life onto a screen, you're not living it because you're
just pretending it.
So
it's a weird thing. Once you have to go deep into this. Forget the people that are making the money on social media. There's a lot of people making money. There's businesses, and everyone wants your dollar. And think about it. You're not paying for it, so you're the product. So people are manipulating all this information. I get that, but it's the lives that people build on social media is a projection of what you want people to see. It's not how you feel.
Or who you are.
Or who you are. Think about it. It's like you're going to change it a bit. You're going to touch it up a bit. You're going to angle it. You're going to pose it. You're not going to post it if it's bad. That process makes it unreal, unnatural.
But what's the point? I don't get it. Like you're creating. Look, this is how I see it, and I see it more from the photography aspect because I've done photography. So for me, it's more like a documentation of pictures that you take, whether they're your own life. So it goes on my personal account.
But it's not, because if it was that, you would take the pictures and put them on your social media. What you decided to do is to open an account for a person that cannot open an account for itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't understand what's wrong with that. So you have so there's an account with a dog. So what you said now, 10 years in 10 years you're gonna look back and you're like, well, fuck, that's so weird. I'm thinking in 10 years from now I'll look back and say, oh, look how cute he was. Look, we put this up there.
In 10, yeah.
He's
No,
not talking about your dog.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the psychological.
He's talking about the way people abuse.
Yeah, I'm talking about how people are.
I understand. I'm just
are
telling
more
you how-
depressed. You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? And this is a generalization, but if you've constructed a life with all the highlights of your life, and 10 years from now, you go into your social media, your conscious mind knows that's not your life.
Okay.
And people get messed up, especially girls between the age of 15 to 21. Social media is killing their spirit.
I agree with that.
It's killing their ambition. It's making them self-centered,
Because
conceited,
they feel they're not as exciting.
and narcissistic. And
No, but I don't disagree with that. I just disagree with the fact that you think that's how I use the social media.
no, I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying
No, I was just making fun of you.
And it's fine. And it's good.
Because you did want attention for your dog. Stop saying you did.
stop saying you're documenting.
There's another dynamic.
You
Because
can document it in your computer.
everybody craves a
No,
little bit
because
of
you're never
attention.
gonna. Yeah.
Everybody craves a little bit of positive attention. It's fine. It's just that there's a dynamic to that.
Like when somebody takes a picture, of their pasta, it's not to document it. In 2031 to go back and say on a Wednesday in 2021 I had
so
pasta.
people could envy you. Oh, you're so lucky. I want it. You know.
You know?
Not really, because you have people that are food lovers or food critics, and look, this look, I had a nice plate of pasta or whatever. What's bad about posting pasta?
Because I'll give you this.
Yeah.
This is how unnatural it is.
Yeah.
You're walking down the street, okay, and it's like, hey, look what I had today.
Okay.
That's what Facebook is.
Okay.
It's on a natural way. A friend on Facebook has destroyed the word friendship. It's not even a friend.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I agree with that.
And you don't go around just showing people what you've eaten, what you've done.
No, but we.
'Cause it's
No,
very-
but
it's very self-centered.
No, but let's say I'll come like, and you'll tell me, bro, I had the fucking best pizza the other day, dude. We went there and there. So that's the same thing. Like you took a picture of, let's say, you would be that kind of person. You'll be like, bro, I had this pizza. It was incredible.
But what's incredible is the description, not posting it. It's us talking about it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Anyway, whatever. Look.
No, I understand. But you do realize that social media has taken up that whole space, right?
I think social media is a negative bad that we should immediately stop using.
I disagree.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, we can
Yeah.
disagree. It's awesome. I just find that it does so many things to your psychology, man. This is not. This is. I'm telling you, it's not the future.
No, but it's one thing if you're announcing things that you want a lot of people to hear about, but not everybody needs to know about that pizza. Or,
You know that like how many people are obsessed with likes. If you're catching yourself doing this, and I've read into
this is where the depression.
I'm not talking out of my ass.
This is where the depression thing comes in for
If
people too.
you're the person who has to do a task, whatever the task is, and you need 2 hours to focus, and every 6 minutes you're going to see how many likes, how many comments.
Oh yeah, it takes away all your focus from.
If
yeah,
you're
okay.
there, you've lost. You're in. You've lost. You've lost your focus. You've become addicted now. You're relying on dopamine little hits in order to get you up. It's like make a list and cross off things off your list. That gives you a reward. You can't be chasing those rewards because they're not real. It's like the problem with an addiction, and I have an addictive personality, is you don't know you're addicted because while you're doing it, you're like, it's fine, I'm okay. And then years pass or months pass and you're like, fuck, I have a problem. That's the problem with the addiction. You don't know that you're being addicted and manipulated while it's happening. It's like a blind spot.
Yeah, you become a junkie for that.
You don't know you have a blind spot because by definition it's a blind spot. So you can't see it.
Right.
You know? So when you're the person that always switching off tasks because you're looking, or you know, like, or the people that have all the notifications on, email, this, text, dude, the most powerful part of the brain is the focus aspect. Once you remove that, like you're seeing it's hurting your performance.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not only that, it's hurting more. And look, you could easily visualize this. 6 p.m., people have come back from work, you've eaten, you've sat down, and there's 4 individuals sitting together on their phones.
Yeah.
Dude, that doesn't work.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand the implications
But that's
on
what
a societal, even psychological level.
So let me bring it to another.
social media
let
has.
me bring it to another level
Yeah.
now. So now let's say you're some kind of an entrepreneur, and whatever, you have a following, you have a nice hobby, and you have a pet, and you have your business on social media, you have your personal stuff on social media, you have your hobby on social media because you're a guitarist or whatever, and now you have a pet that has social media. Just to upkeep and maintain that, you taking away from life.
On top of your physical life.
You're too busy on social media that you've neglected living, but you think that living is posting shit on social media.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. One, I'm not there, so I don't have that, the following to maintain and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just.
But you know what?
Yeah.
You don't have the following yet. The second it trends upwards, now you're excited.
Yeah.
Man, I've sat down with people and I'm having a conversation and it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
And I've been there,
I had 10 likes. I want to see how fast I can get to
Not there.
to 100.
Not there. I've been to the point where it's like following like a Twitter feed or whatever
Or people
because it's news, or like I've been there.
Or people getting depressed because they don't have enough views.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But what I'm saying, this is the majority.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not the ambition that I have to get fucking hundreds of thousands of followers, and it's like, oh, I gotta fucking maintain this and all that
Seriously,
bullshit.
sorry, I didn't mean to be antagonistic. It's not for you.
No, but it's okay.
What's worse, what you have to deal with is people eating pasticcio with ketchup.
fuck,
That is
guys,
my
what is
goodness,
that,
dude?
Holy shit!
That is what you have to deal with.
Let's just preface this because
I needed some time with that one.
guys, you guys didn't respond to my message.
Bro, I happened to like your wife. I didn't want to say the wrong thing.
Guys, let me tell you something. It's serious. I mean, I'm considering divorce over here.
Those are some big words.
I mean, this is the story, guys, and maybe people can comment on this.
Greeks, turn away.
Yeah, sorry, Greek. Apologies before we start this.
Go find that safe space.
I went into the city to change my. This is like 2 weeks ago or whatever, to change my winter tires. And I call my dad. I'm like, hey, I'm coming in, whatever. He goes, oh, okay, I have a pastizo. As if by magic, the guy can just snap his fingers and there's a pastizo. For those wondering, pastizo is like the Greek lasagna.
Like IG Magini.
Yeah.
Oh, explain it. George, give us a description of pastizo.
Pastizo.
Ooh, pasticcio.
We need an episode just for George's description here. Let's try and make it fast. We can get back to the
Pasticcio
story.
is basically what people call the Greek lasagna, but it's not lasagna.
It's not, yeah.
No, it's not. I think it's better.
Long tube
Yeah.
pasta with nice big air pockets through it, mixed with shortening and cheeses, mixed with Greek meat sauce, and then coated with a layer of cheesy bechamel sauce.
Yeah.
And then crisped in the oven.
Yeah.
And it's important to have the hole in the pasta,
Yeah, yeah.
so the meat and the sauce can
So
go
the
in.
balance,
Yeah.
the ratio, because you're putting a layer of bechamel, which is also flour. So I mean, you need to have a good meat to I guess the pasta ratio.
And
right?
you know what?
You need that air
yeah.
pocket to create that ratio, to
Yeah.
maintain that ratio.
And the yummy thing about pasticcio is that any version is good.
Any version.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own. take,
Everyone
they're
has
all
a,
great.
everyone has a little version of it, and it's all delicious.
Yeah. We're all
And your favorite is always your parents, right?
guaranteed 100%. So obviously we're gonna lose some Italian friends over this, but pastizo is
Whoa, let them try it.
maybe but
Come.
but guys, we have to agree that pastizo is so much better than lasagna. Like it's so much
I agree. I agree.
So anyways, so that's what happens.
I love lasagna.
I'll
But
fucking
I think
destroy
I prefer
lasagna.
pasticcio.
But if you put me a plate of lasagna and a plate of pastizo, guaranteed I'm going to the
and
pastizo.
don't tell me pasticcio is not better when it's like almost room temperature.
yeah.
Off-
Has to be-
out of
it
out of
has
the
to be
fridge.
congealed.
I can have it out of the fridge.
Congealed,
Yeah,
congealed.
exactly.
Out of the fridge because you don't even need a knife and fork. You take it with your hand. You eat it
like
an apple.
like a cookie.
Like an apple.
That is one food that I can think I can have.
Frozen.
No, but I can have the whole
The whole tray.
Yeah, I can have the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I can have the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's comfort
Like,
food.
I feel
man.
like
It's-
I feel like I don't get full on it, even though it's so rich in calories. It's so fatty, but I don't get
so
full on
great,
it.
So great.
So anyway, so that's what happened. So I called my dad. I'm like, I'm coming in, change my tires. He goes, oh, okay.
Wait, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, sorry to interrupt you. You see how fast we went into fat mode?
yeah. So I thought about how much we
Like
love-
how fast did we go into fat mode?
Yeah, George, you have any pasticcio left?
So yeah, so I called my dad. I'm like, I'm coming in, changing my tires, and it was like as if the man just snapped it. He goes, okay, come by, I have a pastizo for you.
He's holding it like this.
The guy with the pizza box.
So I go over. It was one of those deep aluminum trays, whatever. I take it, bring it home, whatever. So that night, cut into pieces, whatever. The girls are having. I give a piece to my wife. My wife turns around and tells me, "Can you get the ketchup?" And guys, I froze. I'm like, what do you mean? What are you gonna? Do you have fries? did you make fries? Like, what do you mean ketchup? She goes, no, I'll put ketchup. And I didn't know what to do. I gave her the ketchup, and I'm like, I can't watch this.
God.
This is I can't. This is criminal.
Yeah. No, I feel the
What you
same
should
way.
have gotten was the mitzvitra. Just no, use this. Tell me. Just use this.
No, but you know what the problem was when I read that, and like, look,
I don't get but I don't understand what.
But when
the
I read
ketchup
that,
brings to the-
I thought you were serious. I literally believed you were serious about the divorce because that was grounds. That was grounds.
George,
Isn't it grounds for divorce?
No, no.
It has to be grounds for
George,
divorce.
when I read that, I felt hate.
You drive over. What's wrong with you?
I felt a little hate.
I didn't write back for a good reason.
Organizing an intervention. All right, Joanna, we got to sit you down here. What the
We're
hell are
teasing you,
thinking?
John. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Don't use the ketchup.
But because you know why you don't use the ketchup? Because I find ketchup is one of those things.
It makes it synthetic. Man.
It's you know what? It's for fries,
It's for hot
maybe
dogs.
eggs,
Eggs.
eggs. A lot of people have
Like in the scrambled eggs?
well because it takes,
I've
it
seen
takes
that
away the
actually.
smell or whatever.
I never.
But
I don't
something that
understand.
is so well structured.
It's
It's not dry unless your father's pasticcio was dry. So she was looking for a little liquid
I
element.
doubt it.
it's peasant food.
Yeah.
It's an old thing. It shouldn't be ruined with ketchup.
I never
Ketchup
understood.
is-
Look, I never understood that because I've seen, back in school, kids were having rice and they were putting ketchup or
On the
pasta.
rice?
Yeah, pasta.
Yeah,
and
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Pasta they would
Ketchup
put
on
ketchup.
rice?
Yeah.
I've seen the eggs at the restaurant when I used to work at breakfast.
scrambled eggs, I see
on
that.
scrambled eggs, they would put ketchup. I never understood what ketchup brings to the equation. I don't get it. Is it they want the sauce and they think that, okay, whatever, we don't have sauce,
It
we'll put
adds
ketchup.
saltiness and tang.
French fries with ketchup is awesome.
It's the best combo, yeah, or a hamburger, but it's a dressing.
Yeah.
It's not like to be mixed. You know what I mean?
Maybe it was for the kids because the kids always want ketchup.
No, the
when
kids-
when they don't really like a taste, ketchup makes
Masks
it better.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the kids.
Maybe your father used too much cinnamon or
No,
too many cloves.
no. It was
Cloves is the
no,
thing
no.
for
It
me.
was the best.
You do know that if there's a competition of pasticcio, my mother hands down.
I don't doubt that for a second.
I
That your
don't care.
mom's
As long as I get to
pasticcio-
have-
he doesn't give a shit. As long as I have pasticcio in my
pasticcio, I
mouth.
want every day for 6 years.
We should do a little cook-off though.
Between us or our parents?
Us.
No, I think would be better is if we tell our parents.
George is losing that too. His little sachets of fucking onion soup.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. That's not how you make food.
My mom's the queen, my friend. It's a passion.
I don't doubt that for a sec. But there's some
My
things
mom-
that my dad
my mom-
makes.
No,
if
but
she
her
went
passion
in
is
this-
not her passion is not to eat, it's to please you.
No, but if
No, to please.
to please, yeah.
Yeah, not him. Just
Well, he was-
please.
he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
happened
yeah.
Well, now I'm
First-
second. Now it's to please the kids.
Oh, for
right?
sure. Yeah,
I'm second.
You're not even second, dude. You're fucking down the line.
You're after the
now
cart.
she'll give me a tupper and she'll be like, "You don't have that's the softest part of the meat. That's for the kids. You
knows
don't,
that,
don't
yeah.
have that.
And that used to be you.
Identified. She
It's
identifies the
identified.
pieces.
Yeah. Don't touch that. That's for you. This little shit piece there. Let's have burnt. That's yours.
It's the biggest, but it's yours. It's a little more dry.
You're no doubt that your mom is gonna. But that'd be interesting. But there's one thing that my
mom's
dad
is pretty
makes.
cute. My mom's is pretty good, man. My mom's.
Are we still talking about pastizo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, sure,
Eh?
sure.
Yeah, sure. Anything. Bring it.
Look, but we're back to guys. We have a competition. We can't think. You can't think like that.
No, but you brought it up to bring up. There's one
'cause we
thing.
never did this
I'm
step.
convinced that there's one thing my dad makes better than anyone, and that's his taramosalata.
I love tacos.
Yes,
Does he make it with breadcrumb or potato or both?
potato.
Nice.
Or both or.
Because it adds a different texture.
Yeah, no, he does it with potato.
Because
Does with potato.
breadcrumb makes it fluffy.
yeah.
Actually,
Potato
I'm
makes
not
it
sure.
denser.
My mom's is-
No, I think
You
it's
could have
potato.
a-
He
you could
used
have a-
potato for sure. It's potato.
But look,
I I've
think
seen
about it,
potato.
man. You grow up in a household, and the first things you try is your parents, so they're the reference.
Also-
so
introduction.
every time you have something else, unless it's really
That's what you
better,
compare it to.
or
Yeah.
you compare it to that.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. But so that my dad, I'm sure it's top, and my mom's kuluraca, those little Christmas top. Like my mom's curabiedes, nobody comes close to
I
that.
think my mom's best is her yummy star.
Oh, that
My mom's yummy star is so killer.
See
So
that I'll give it to you because my dad's give me star. It always comes out dry.
My mom's best,
incredible,
guys, by
incredible.
far, is everything she fucking makes.
My mom's best at everything.
My mom's best is
I've
everything
had
she
your
makes.
mom's cooking. I really like it.
She's good, she's
I
good,
really,
she's
really
good,
like
man.
it.
She's very
It's
good. She's
delicate.
mastered
It's on point. It's everything was for a good reason.
Yeah.
Everything was planned.
And nothing is
scheduled.
rushed.
No.
Nothing is
was rushed.
ever rushed.
And the timing was just naturally fell together.
Yeah.
And there's something to it.
It's all feeling because my dad is more technical, right? Because he's a cook, but he's the technical side, and it's all done right.
He wants to.
It doesn't come with the heart. It doesn't.
Well, he wants to finish a rush.
That's right.
Well, he's
Yeah.
so used to that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Finish
being
the
a
rush.
chef.
Is it edible? Give it.
Yeah.
Get it out. Let's go. Let's go.
Exactly. It's not burned. It's not raw. It's good.
Good. Let's go.
It's well seasoned. It's salty.
Yeah.
My mom, it's not like that. My mom, it's like she'll be like, it needs something.
See,
And
my
she'll go back and like make it better. So she'll even tweak her own recipe to make it even better than before. Oh.
see, my dad for like the everyday cooking, it's not even up to par. But when he focuses on like the special things, like like his
That's because it
pastizo-
doesn't have a dog on fucking Instagram, bro.
to
He-
worry
he can
about.
focus.
He doesn't have to post on
Focus on the
Instagram.
details.
No, but when he has to do those
I'm so hungry.
very select events like Easter, his maguirita is fucking. Oh God, the maguirita is top.
Yeah.
The taramosalata and scordalla, like scordalla is a garlic
Oh,
sauce.
So good. Potato.
I hate it. I don't like it.
You hate scordalla?
I don't eat it.
Are you ill?
But my dad is the best. yeah.
I love
No,
that.
man. Like, I don't hate it.
Mix it with mix scordalla and taramosalata on the same piece of bread. Oof.
Like I don't hate it. I'll eat it. It's just really powerful. Like you'll stink for weeks.
Yeah,
So?
you stink. Yeah, you stink.
So
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't
it
like
gives me-
stinking.
it gives me-
Sorry, bro.
It gives me heartburn.
Yeah. So taramosalata scordalla, top. His maguirita is fucking incredible. So there's a few things like when he makes fish, top. So these things are like he has like areas his specialty areas, and then my mom, it's her cookies.
I get it. You could think that, yeah.
And the melo macarona. My mom's bro. I've compared your mom's melo macarona.
Melo macarona, nice and moist.
It is moist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I love it when it crumbles. Oh man.
No, it doesn't. It kind of
Clunk,
melts.
A little clunk.
Yeah. Clunk.
Man,
Like I've
guys,
compared your mom's melo macarona, and I'm sorry if she's listening to this.
It's
my
not
mom's.
it's not the best. My mom's macaroni is
Yeah.
it's not a
My
forte.
mom's cururaki and her curabia.
But even the curabia, yeah, no, my mom is.
My
top.
mom is cooking. It's salsas and pies.
Oh, pie.
Specialty is
Oh, you
pies.
mean like spanakopita?
Chicken, spanakopita, chicken pie, meat pie, salmon pie.
Yes.
My kids go crazy.
My mom,
I
my
love that
my
shit.
dad used to make great
My mom's-
spanakopita. Now he doesn't like, because now they buy the filo.
He's gotten
ever
lazy.
since
He's
they
gotten
bought the
lazy.
filo.
Yeah, man, it changes everything.
It ruined my life.
I remember.
Pre-made philo, I hate you.
Yeah, no, I remember
My
when
mom doesn't sweat over it anymore. You need
yeah.
that drop of
You
sweat.
need
It changes everything.
You need it. What I remember back in the day, my aunt used to come from across the street, and because she was top, she was the master at opening filo.
She was the expert.
And then they would make it. It was dude. It was like a weekend event. They would make I don't know how many
it was an event.
trays
Yeah.
of, and
They probably needed surgery.
But it comes with a price.
Yeah, your shoulder surgery.
No, a drop of sweat and maybe a hair.
Oh,
hair.
I'll
No,
take
never. No, never. But sweat
Bro,
guaranteed.
If it's not good, I'll take a booger. Just don't tell me about it.
No.
Tell me after I've eaten it.
Listen, there's no way you can expect to eat a fully homemade piece of spanakopita and think in your head that nobody's sweating this. There's no way. Like there's no way. From the tip of the nose.
You know how much work it takes to work that dough. Their shoulders are hurting. Bro, those
But you
hands
know
are
what?
purple.
If your shoulder doesn't hurt after, then
didn't
it's
do it.
Texas filo.
You didn't
No,
do it.
you didn't make it. You didn't make it.
You didn't make it. It's proof. It's proof.
And they didn't have I don't think ever
They
in
use
my
a
house.
broken broomstick.
Yeah, man. It was like a cylindrical piece. Like my father went
You
to
have
like
a better feel.
yeah, like he
the
never
wheel-
had the
Orolos.
It was
doesn't
a
have the same feel.
Dude, he had to go to like a Renault Depot and get like an
thickness.
inch thick or whatever.
Sanded.
Yeah, nice and soft.
You have to varnish it.
Yeah.
Whatever it was like this big. And it was like,
Because the roller doesn't have direct contact. It separates because of the one piece of wood. Or but when you have direct contact with that broomstick, you feel it.
there must be something there.
There's a sense to it. There's an added sense to it.
Yeah. So those panakopita and the corner pieces.
Corner piece, my
the
God.
corner pieces.
When I see extra folds, extra layers of folding, oh man, I want that motherfucker.
That's a science, man. Making good filo.
45 minutes to an hour after it comes out of the oven. Right, that's when it has
Big
to be.
chunks of feta too.
Clunk.
Good luck on the weight loss, guys. It's fucking hard.
No, it's fine to just imagine. Look,
No, but this is our true selves, bro. We're like kids.
I had conversations like this.
We went from like psychology, Facebook to like, oh my god, man, like I'm hungry now.
I'm starving.
like, wouldn't you guys love it now if we go upstairs after this podcast and I have homemade
No, I'd be disappointed because I'm not
filo?
gonna
I would
eat
have it. I would have it.
I wouldn't.
I would have it.
Come on.
Oh yeah, I would have it. I would have it.
And the filo cannot be moist. It has to be dry. Like you have to grab it and
Oh yeah,
It has to be that's it.
because I've had other people's spanakopita where it's like you
Soggy.
grab it and it's dripping.
That's because
and
it's out of the fridge or something.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no man, it's like
You gotta make sure it all seals inside because if it leaks under, it becomes soggy.
Like when you go to Greece, man, and you walk into those pastry shops or
Let's not talk
bakeries
about
or whatever,
food in Greece, man.
don't you look at that spanakopita and you're like, holy shit,
Alex,
I can
in
destroy
Greece
this.
with Alex,
it's like 2-inch thick.
Yes.
When
You
we
see
went-
chunks of feta.
we went together with Alex, and we stayed for a long time, and it was a new tiropita every day.
Every day. Me too, I did that.
You have
I had to
you
go.
have
I had to go find and try a new one.
You have
And
to.
it was more than just tirobi though.
Oh man.
Every day was a different bakery. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you see, it's.
My mom
But
was
you know
wondering.
what? You know what we're gonna miss, man. Because obviously we're trending towards that. There's gonna be less and less home cooked meals.
Yeah, those traditions. You know, those home traditions where your mom would start baking those
6 a.m.
Christmas cookies in November
Yeah.
because she needed them. Because
My
beginning of
mom's
December.
done. She's done.
My mom's asking me how come I haven't picked them up yet.
I don't know if my mom made any. She probably
Yeah,
has.
she didn't make any.
I don't know.
Retarded.
Probably she did, but it's not
How many
like
grandchildren does she have?
yeah. She
No, but
has.
it's like you
Yeah.
take it for granted. You take it for granted, and then when you won't have it, it's not the same to go buy from Aphrodite. Aphrodite is great bakery.
They're delicious.
I find it's the best, but it's not the same because
No. You need to see it. You need to see the
Homemade-
process at home.
it's like what it represents. It represents that week.
Yeah.
It represents that love to make that
week, dude, it was
It
like-
represents that recipe
In the
that came
hundreds,
from
bro.
3 generations behind.
In the hundreds.
You know? It's not
And,
just,
you know what? When you buy them store bought, it's not something you could have as much of. It's got more sugar and more
Yeah,
flavor
yeah.
and all these shortening. They put
no,
shortening in
you
it.
buy to bring it, but
The homemade version is healthier. You could eat a lot more of it.
No, but
and it reminds you of a place, a nice warm
But
place.
the
you know what I mean?
process, like the preparation, guys, if you think of it, it's not just that week of them, like, and I'm saying them because it was never my mom by herself. It's like aunts, like it was like everyone was over, right? Everything had to be completely disinfected. It was serious shit, bro.
Yeah,
it was like the house was never clean ever like that until the day when they're making kuluraki
They
or
cover the
kuravia.
table in friggin' wax paper.
Yeah, like the nylon cover
You're
comes
not
out.
allowed to use the dining room table at all today.
Nobody
it's
walks
covered.
in.
it's
Nobody
nice,
walks in.
man.
Dude, in our bathroom, you had to cross the kitchen to get to the bathroom. It was like, it's forbidden. No.
Use
Get
the
out,
yard.
get out.
Use the yard.
Go downstairs to your aunt's house or whatever. Go next door.
Go where the dog goes.
So, and it was in the hundreds. And the preparation to that was during the year. You know, they would get the big cookie boxes,
They would go find Crisco on special.
whatever it is. Like they had to find those big, because they had to
Oh, yeah,
distribute them, right?
And the little doilies to put them in.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that,
So
man.
nicely positioned.
I remember waking up and that smell.
Yeah, that smell.
You're like, you wake up to that
The
smell.
smell of the dough.
Like,
It hasn't-
you
it hasn't
know what?
cooked yet.
I haven't
Yeah.
opened my eyes.
No, they're making it.
I haven't opened
The
my
smell of the meli for the melo macano
No, but
warming up. with
the feeling is
cinnamon.
I haven't woken up. I haven't opened my eyes. I smell it and I know exactly what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I
you know you
know
should
it.
come
I
home
know
at 7.
exactly where everything is.
And you know that when you walk out of your room, who's gonna be where?
Yeah,
Okay, my
yeah,
aunt is here. This person's there. The other guy's probably hanging out with my
guys,
dad.
that's powerful.
And you know what else you knew about that? The burned ones, you were gonna eat them that day.
Yeah,
the good ones, you're not allowed to fucking
The
touch
ones
them.
that don't look good, you eat them right away.
They don't
It's
make
broken, it's burned under.
it. They don't make
I
it
don't
in
like
the
this
delivery.
batch. It was a little different.
Yeah.
That's
They
all
don't-
mine.
Oh my god.
No, but even that, it's like my mom. Like, let's say she missed the shot, she'd be like upset.
Yeah, a whole year of
She'd be
depression.
sitting.
bro.
She'd be sitting down on the thing. It's like,
She'd be like
I
this.
messed that up. I messed that up. And
It'd be
like,
Easter. She's holding her head about her Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
The shame.
And when they bring to the table, it comes with a warning. Guys, these
not-
I missed it. Look, you see that corner? It's not like the perfect roundness. Like the S isn't fully, it's not equal. Yeah, it's an obsession. But you're right. These traditions, unfortunately, with the years, they're gonna get
It's
lost.
up to us.
yeah.
Of course,
It
up
is.
to us. And nobody does
But that's
that.
how it was passed on, right? It's like your wife or the sister or the daughter would sit down, and it's like, okay, one day you learn.
My mom still
you
has
sit down
she
and you
still
learn.
uses her
Today,
notebook full of oil stains
Yeah,
for the recipe.
yeah.
It's just oil stain with oil
Yeah, I've told you that already. My mom, when they went to Greece for the first time with my dad, so she met his family and everything. She sat down with my grandmother, so my dad's mom, and she wrote down like all these recipes. It's the same book. Like pages are ripped, but they're tucked in, and it's like everything. Okay, how did the yaya make it? You know what I mean? It's like a book thick like this, just recipes.
There's handful, and then there's big handful, and then there's smaller handful.
And there's the feeling. Go with the feeling. Don't worry.
But you
Or
see-
how much do I put? As much as it lets you.
but
As much as it's
what's
required.
As much as
story.
it lets you.
Yeah.
It's like this. He decides, not you.
Yeah. Osso
Don't
pari.
decide.
Osso pari.
Also Safini. I've heard that.
Yeah, so you're right. These are we don't put that much thought into this, right? But now see that we're older. We're
No,
like,
I think about stuff a lot, man.
so what do you do?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like,
so does Alex make them or no?
no, she doesn't make them. But I'll give you you see the story. That was a story of passing on. It's like the recipe transcending,
Yeah.
right?
Well, the tradition would be for Alex to join one of the mothers.
Yeah.
Or Chris to join one of the mothers.
That's right, and just check it out. But that's the beauty of it, because you could take the recipe, that recipe with the oil stains and
That's
the
it.
corner, and put it and post it or put it on YouTube. It's missing the story.
Yeah.
Missing the story.
You know what I mean? And somebody could follow it to the T and not get it because there's the story behind
Yeah.
it. There's the way to do it. There's, you know what I mean? You cannot write this stuff down. You got to pass it on.
You could only there's some things you can only pass on by being in the same room.
yeah.
And it's
feeling it.
amazing.
And,
It's-
and that's why, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you. It was like, come and see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It was never take it down. Come and see
It's
what
like,
I'm doing.
Look at that edge. You see how it becomes oily? Now it's ready.
Yeah.
And then I'll write it down for you.
no, you write down as we're doing
Or
it
as
kind
we're
of
doing
thing.
it.
Yeah,
You
Take
like
notes.
it, yeah. Take
I'm
notes of
doing
what I'm
it.
doing.
Do what you have to do.
Write it the way you understand it. But
Yeah.
But look,
Yeah.
look what's happening.
How many times has it happened where they're around the table, they're preparing either a spanakopita or kuluraki or whatever, and they refer to the grandmother. It's like, yeah. Like how did the grandmother used to do? Do you remember? Was she putting half of this? And then like my father would come out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, I think like, what do you know, man? Like you weren't even there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they always refer back to, do you remember
That's
what
how
she
they
used to
learn.
do?
They had a
Nice
little
years, man.
trick, and how did she get that trick? Yeah.
But you know what? It's
Trial
good.
and error gets you there. too.
What's interesting is that all these cultures have these things, right? Like we have so many Italian friends where they disappear for a week because they have to make their tomato sauce,
Yeah.
or they have to make
That's
their
that week in November.
the sausages or whatever they have to do. You know what I mean? It's like it's a religion.
It's a religion.
Yeah.
They got to get together and we got to do it. And then they post it on Instagram. And you know that weekend they did their sausages and their
No, but it's good for the kids because they it's a background story, man. It's roots. It's like
We grew up-
They can picture where they came from better.
There was a few things that we did almost religiously every year. Obviously, the spanakopita was standard, and it wasn't just once a year. It would happen every couple weeks, every couple months. It was happening. The yelling would ensue, obviously, because my aunt and my father. It's inevitable that the yelling and the screaming will go on. And then there was the kuluraka and kurabia and all that. So my mom, Easter time and Christmas, you knew that was on the agenda. And then we used to make wine, so that was a big event.
Nice.
Like October-ish around there, and it was like 3, 4, 5 families, and it was like, okay, kids, they used to buy new boots, and we would do the whole thing. Let's squash the grapes and make that one batch so the kids could have fun, and you know what I mean.
We did all that, man. Sausage we did a lot. Wine we did. Tomato paste we did. Pickled vegetables we did.
And still with the garden vegetables, we used to do some
Now
stuff.
they're older. They don't do that stuff. Actually, my dad made sausage last year. But
And
we
but you need the room.
we needed more fat. You try to make it a little healthy,
You need the colder room.
but you need the fat.
Yeah.
You need chunks of fat.
Yeah.
But it's okay. But yeah, man, this is nice stuff. Nice stuff. Like our kids are not gonna, these traditions are only gonna hear about them.
It's sad. If
You know,
think
you know,
of it,
how many kids don't know what a regular vegetable looks like? Man?
What's a broccoli?
You show them a potato, it's like, huh?
What is that?
That becomes French fry.
That's a French fry, yeah.
That becomes ketchup.
My goodness. All right, guys. We're gonna end it over there. Let's wish everyone happy Christmas now.
holidays.
Happy holidays. I'm not sure when the next episode is going to come out, or if it's going to come out before Christmas or just after or in between the Christmas and New Year's. So Merry Christmas, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Again, we don't know exactly what kind of Christmas we're all expecting to have with all this crap happening. It seems like, again, we're in Groundhog Day. But
Fast before and fast after. Enjoy Christmas.
just enjoy it. Fuck the fasting, man. Just eat if you have to and have fun.
Georgia's
And
obviously
try
good.
to enjoy it as much as you can. Merry Christmas, guys. From just us dads to you and your families. Thank you all so much. Tune in next week. We've got a great episode. We're ending it on an inspirational note. Thanks again. Take care.
Feliz Navidad.